They want to scale production. They want to scale R&D. They want to move into new regions. They want to get into new retail stores. They want to add new software features. So they're looking to grow quickly. This nearly $11 billion valuation. This is a pretty specific hardware company. They really make one thing. And if you look at their market cap now, after that raise, you compare it to other companies that are known for really one type of hardware product, Peloton, iRobot, Sonos, Bose. Aura is now worth more than all of them combined,
Wow.
which is pretty crazy to think about. So far, this looks to be a success story. It's not a very old company, but it's a company doing effective things, and they're clearly building a product that people like. They've sold 3 million units in the last 14, 15 months or so. They've sold 5.5 million rings to date. They're due to cross 1 billion in revenue in 25, a billion and a half in 26. They did 500 million in 24. So they seem to be growing quite nicely.
I don't know, not being into the fit ring business myself,
Fit ring. I like that.
fit ring. I mean, this seems like something that your friends at Cupertino could come out with tomorrow and copycat. How do you think about the competitive landscape?
Yeah, the competitive landscape is interesting. There's a few smaller players that are also doing smart rings. Samsung rolled out what they call the Galaxy Ring last year. And for Samsung, it's actually been a dud. The functionality is just not on par with Aura. What Aura has is a very strong brand. They have very strong functionality and they have that big first mover advantage. But you're right, if Apple comes out with a ring, they're going to eat Aura's lunch. Aura's perspective is that they have this gigantic and tried and true in legal proceedings patent portfolio. And so they feel that if Apple were to come out with a ring or another company were to really hit the nail on the head with a ring, that they would be able to defend their patents. And they've shown to be able to do that. They have some cases in front of the International Trade Commission and other organizations right now for some of the other competitors. So we'll see what happens. I don't anticipate Apple coming out with a ring anytime soon. I will say that this $10 billion valuation is a little bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, that's amazing for the company. On the other hand, it puts them in territory where they're probably not going to be acquired or bought, and which would spur another company like Apple, if they wanted a
Yeah.
ring, to develop one versus buy them. And definitely, they're going to have to make a decision in the next couple of years whether they're going to go public via an IPO, via a
Yes.
SPAC, or if they're going to stay private.